Today we're going to be going back to Tumblers for something a little different. This is a beautiful 20-ounce skinny tumbler. I will link to the vendor below. A really nice tumbler. I have already done the tack it method and used this gorgeous dark blue based holographic glitter from Southern Glitter Goddess. I'll link to that below. I'll link to everything below. Alright, so what's happening now? I did the tack it method, I put the glitter on, I have sprayed it with clear coat, and now I'm going to be covering it with a layer of epoxy and then using alcohol inks to add color, more color. And frankly, this is so beautiful out in the sunshine, where I had it drying after I sprayed the clear coat on, that I thought I could just epoxy this, let it cure, and be happy. Sparkles like diamonds. But I want to try the alcohol inks today on the epoxy. I'm telling you all this now because once I start mixing the epoxy, I'm going to put my respirator on and I'm not going to be talking anymore. You're just going to be watching. Okay, so I'll try and explain in advance so you know what you're seeing. I got a package of Holtz inks. It came in this bag. There are 3 in there now, but there's 7 altogether, and I'm going to use some of the others. So we are going to be using my glasses on so I can read it. We're going to be using Stonewashed. These are all blues, in case you can't figure that out from looking at them. Sailboat Blue, Denim, and Cloudy Blue. I will also be using White Pinata ink. Here it is, White Pinata ink. I'm going to mix this into a little bit of extra resin and use it that way instead of just dropping it on the tumbler like I'll be dropping the other inks. So this will be a little different, but I'll use Pinata White. And along with the blues, I'm also going to be dropping on Tim Holtz Ranger Pearl Mixative, which is, I guess you're supposed to mix it with the other colors, but it acts like a metallic white. So we're going to try that too. Alright, I'm going to start mixing up my resin, which means I'm going to put my respirator on and turn on the fans and open the windows and everything. So from this point on, you won't hear anything, you'll just be watching. Really hoped for some sunshine because the holographic glitter underneath the layer of alcohol inks I added is so amazing in the sun. But no, Mother Nature here where I am has decided to not give us any sun for a couple of days. And I really wanted to get this video up. This is my first tumbler with alcohol inks. It has a few problems. It's very resin heavy at the lip, so I need to Dremel that. And I don't know if you can probably see it as I turn this around. It's got some waves, so it's not completely flat like it should be. And I believe that is at least in part because I used a countertop resin that has about a 15-minute work time, and I was still hitting it with a heat gun after 15 minutes. So it was curing and flowing at the same time, and I got ripples or waves, or it's not flat. Really wished you could see this in the sun. Anyway, I think it looks really beautiful. I'm very happy with it. I will be doing another layer of epoxy to flatten things out, just clear, thin layer of epoxy, and Dremeling the top, cleaning it up. But overall, I'm just really happy with how this turned out. Oh, the other reason it needs another layer of epoxy is because all these places where I hit it or dropped the pearl mixative on it looks very pretty. It's like silver metallic, but it is sitting right on the top and you can feel it. So that would be another reason. Even if it weren't kind of wavy, I would still put another layer of epoxy over it. I just wanted you to see the outcome of all the alcohol inks I dropped on it the other day. I realized it was kind of hard to tell which blues I was using. All I can tell you in retrospect is every one I showed you at the beginning, I cycled through them all twice. And I used the white Piñata ink in a little bit of resin, which is why it's not a drop here. It's those streaks that I put on in diagonals. Thanks for checking out my video, folks. I'll see you in the next one.